Here's what's happening in Dallas, Texas when it comes to the Southern Gateway Park. And, for years now, Highway 35 has really split South Dallas right down the middle. And some people have argued that this is a huge problem and really separates the two areas down there. Now, this seems to have created quite the stir among some of the locals down there, and now city officials have gotten a hold of that and they're taking it all the way. And so here what they're doing is did a recent study. They found that a bridge park could actually increase mobility, provide much needed investment, and serve as a metaphorical and physical bridge from Oak Cliff to South Dallas. Now let's talk about that new project because it's getting underway and what this could mean for future economic growth in that area. Now construction is officially underway for Southern Gateway Park, which is a 5-acre public park that will span I-35 East in southern Dallas, or I-35E. And this project aims to reconnect neighborhoods that were once separated by the construction of the freeway, creating a community hub in an area that has long been underserved by large green spaces. So located between Ewing and Marsalis Avenues near the Dallas Zoo, the park is being developed with the goal of becoming a premier destination for both residents and visitors to South Dallas, similar to the impact of Clyde Warren Park in downtown. So the first phase of Southern Gateway Park will include several amenities. Plans feature a stage pavilion for concerts and events, designated food truck areas to provide diverse culinary options, and an outdoor classroom space for educational programs. This phase, covering 2.8 acres, is expected to be completed by early 2026. The park's location, spanning a freeway, will require sophisticated infrastructure, which is being handled by a collaborative team that includes the City of Dallas, the Texas Department of Transportation, North Central Texas, and Southern Gateway. Design and construction are being overseen by the Southern Gateway Public Green Foundation in partnership with local firms like HKS Inc. and Pacheco, Koch, and SWA. Now, phase 1 is going to bring a lot of attention back to the area and estimated to be drawing in over 2 million visitors in its first 5 years. The park is also projected to deliver significant economic benefits, generating over $1 billion in economic impact during that period. Southern Gateway Park will become a signature green space in Dallas's expanding portfolio of public parks, serving as a much-needed connection point for communities divided by I-35E and offering residents a new central space to gather, relax, and enjoy outdoor activities. And just last week, this project hit a major milestone with a huge grant of over $23 million from the Halperin Foundation, which marks the largest single gift in the foundation's history. In recognition of this contribution, the park will be officially renamed Halperin Park. The donation not only provides critical funding to complete the first phase of the park, but also unlocks an additional $7.5 million in challenge grants. But now there's a little bit of controversy around the name change of the park, of course. There are concerns that a wealthy white family will have their name on the park that aims to connect two historically Black and Hispanic neighborhoods. The debate comes as some on the board have stated that this park was never intended to be a neighborhood park. It is intended to be another Dallas destination. Others have pointed out that the intention of the park is irrelevant. There will be more discourse this month between board members, donors, and city executives on how to move forward and whether another name change will be proposed. And let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. I mean, should this even matter? Does this play into a different narrative? Just let me know what you think in the comments, especially if you're local. April Allen, a president and CEO of Southern Gateway, emphasized the significance of the Halperin Foundation's grant, calling it one of the most important private gifts ever made to the Dallas Park system. The donation secures phase 1 of the project, while additional support from government partners and additional $77 million will fund the infrastructure for phase 2. Now, in addition to the environmental and recreational benefits that the park will provide, and let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think this park is actually going to help the South Dallas area, or is it going to hurt everything? Now that this narrative has come into play. Now, with construction of park amenities have begun in 2024, Halperin Park is on track to become another hallmark of Dallas's celebrated park system, joining other iconic green spaces like Clyde Warren Park and the Dallas Arboretum. While there is no timeline for phase 2 of the project, the completed funding for phase 1 is a big step forward and proof that this project isn't going to stay dormant once the first phase is complete. And how does this affect real estate in that area? area? Well, there was a recent article that stated that area on the west side of the Bishop Arts District has been the area for the highest percentage growth when it comes to home values in the last decade. Let me share with you some recent stats. In July of 2019, if you bought a home around in that area, the median price was around $432,000. Today, as of July 2024, median home price is around $591,000. So that is $158,000 in increased equity, about 36% increase in home values in that area for zip code 75208. Now, if you would have bought back in 2014, then the median home price was around $315,000. And of course, a lot has happened since then. July 2024, $591,000 on the median home price. So that's an increase of over $276,000 in equity in the area, an 87% increase in home values over the last decade, which is pretty significant. So if you missed our updates on Clyde Warren Park, you should check that out next, and we will see you on the next update.